Hey guys, I've been getting a lot of requests lately to recover beach cruiser seats, and I've had some folks ask me on how to do it, so I thought I'd shoot a video and show them what I go through when I'm doing one of these. I'm doing one right now for my son, and by no means a pro, but maybe give you a few tips and give you a cool craft that you can work on yourself. Respect going out to El Padrino, the guy who showed me how to do it. So here I am. I removed the old cover off the seat and obviously unmounted so it was easier to work with. Alright, and I traced out on the back side of the vinyl. The vinyl you can buy anywhere, Fabricland, Hobby Lobby. Don't buy a full yard, you only need like a little bit. Even a half a yard, you're going to have tons left over. So I've calculated, roughly how much I need. Obviously have a little more when you're getting in the beginning of it, and you can always trim it up afterwards. You can't add it, so, So here I am, trimming it up. Scissors weren't so sharp. There we go. All right, and a piece to work with there. Throw her down. And again, just eyeballing it, making sure that I've got enough to stretch over on all sides there, centering it up. There you go. I love working on these. Huffy provides you with a seat that's not all that great. The vinyl usually rips. There it is, 3M Super 77 adhesive. You're gonna spray that on the vinyl and on the seat. Yeah, those Huffy seats, they're not that great. They're okay. They're actually super comfortable. They are a spring seat. However, the vinyl that's on them isn't that great, and usually rips after a couple years of owning the bike. So here we are, applying a lot. Get a lot on there. Let it set up a little bit. While I was shooting this, I kind of woke up partway through and went, oh, I forgot to put gloves on. Good idea when you're doing this stuff. It's super tacky. And if you get it on your hands and then get it on the other side of the seat, it makes a mess and you got to clean it off. So here we go. Cover the seat, quite a bit of it. Get it on there. All right, just let it set up for a minute. Here I am snapping on the gloves. So now, if you flip it over and you start applying pressure, you want the vinyl to seat to the cushion. While you're doing this, you're stretching it constantly. What it does is it warms up the material and it'll stretch better. And when you first start, it's not going to look great, but what happens is as you're handling it more and more, it stretches out and it seats down on the cushion there. You can see it beginning on the top. Now what I've switched to doing here is I often use a heat gun to kind of speed up the process. All right, so you'll see me, I'll heat it, and then I'll stretch, push it down. The ultimate goal is to pull it up and over the seat, and you get the wrinkles out of it that way. And over time, it just starts to look better and better. I need to get a stand for my heat gun to kind of hold it in a position, but you'll see me do this quite a bit. Put it in front of the heat gun, and again, stretching. And as you can see it there, I shot this, I aimed the camera, and then, after the fact, I was like, oh boy, I could have aimed that a little better. But out of the corner there, you can see it's starting to take shape now. It's starting to, the form of the cushion, the vinyl starting to go, yeah, there it is. You can see it adhering. And again, you're just constantly working it. Pull it, pull it tight, pull it up and over the lip. There we go. And it starts to take shape. There's no need to buy a new saddle. A lot of times, just a good recovery, it's like maybe $3 or $4 worth of fabric, some staples, and a little bit of time, and you got yourself a really good seat. There we go. So as you can see, I've got some excess there. I'll now staple that down on the underside, trim it up. There you can see it's seated pretty well there. Yeah. And then just reassemble the seat. I figured everyone knows how to use a staple gun, so I'm not going to show you that. There I am, just reassembling the seat now. But again, these are Springer seats. They're, they're super comfortable. I love them. You know, the old school ones. There it is, all finished. There you go, a fun little craft to work on, and hopefully that gets you a little closer to restoring that vintage bicycle.